Welcome to Life's Inspiring Change. Real people, real compelling stories of individuals believing in their dreams and passions, looking beyond personal struggles and hidden challenges. They become hopeful about their future. And now, Life's Inspiring Change. Hi, today I have two great inspiring stories. But for right now, we're going to start with the first one, and I know you will enjoy it.
Guys, the thing is, I love Missouri so much that I played basketball at Missouri State. Penitentiary. Every Tuesday and Thursday from 1 to 3. Nice to see you again, man. Hi, my name is David Graham. I'm America's Clean Comedian, and I'm this far from being God's comedian because my focus has, in the last 5 years, shifted from just general audience to non-secular audience. The way I got started in this crazy business is in 1992, I was a manager for Southwestern Bell. And I wanted to write something that was kind of cool for the office that they could really get a kick out of to bring morale up. So I showed my contemporaries. They said, well, I don't know if we want to post it, but you should memorize it and go do it at the Funny Bone. I'm like, out of your mind, I'm not getting in front of people. No, I'm not doing that. So they kept after me. You should do it. So I said, okay. And I went and did it, and there were 16 different acts on this particular open mic or amateur night. And there were guys, seasoned professionals, who came out to work on the material, first-timers like myself, and open micers, guys who weren't getting paid yet, but were kind of hone their craft. So, had my little 4.5 minutes. Twas the night before Christmas, and I changed the word to it, gave it an inner city slant. And all the rehearsals in my living room paid off because as nervous as I was, I got through it to the first punchline. And the first punchline hit so wonderfully. You know this, but people are stupid. I should know I'm a people. Guys, it's just not the stuff that we do, it's the stuff that we say. We say some of the stupidest stuff imaginable, right? I had a wrong number tell me, talk to you later. No. I'm at a restaurant. I asked the waitress for some bread. She goes, I'm sorry, sir, we don't have bread. We got toast. I'm like, well, could you catch the toast before it gets to the tanning booth? Before I knew it, it was over. And I was in the back of the Funny Bone, and with the other quote-unquote comedians, and I forgot it was a contest. And they introduced third place. They introduced second place. They said first place, and the winner of $300 and this, that, and the other is David Graham. I'm like, another David Graham, man? Say what? And I said, whoa, wait a minute, I won? I'm like, I'm Richard Pryor. I'm the new guy. So I was just really excited about it, right? So not knowing anything about what I was doing, I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like Ray Charles at night school. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing at all. So I decided that I would write a little bit more. All of a sudden, then I got a chance to work with some great name people. After that, I got laid off. One job, another job. After the third layoff, I wasn't the only one, there was other people getting laid off too, okay? But after the third time, my wife, at that point of 3 years, she said, you need to go and pursue your comedy full time. You're the funniest guy I've ever seen. I'm like, really? So she said, go do that thing. So I said, okay. And I called one of my good friends who'd been doing it full time for about 4 years, and he told me what I needed to do. I sent about 28 tapes, VHS tapes, out there, and for every tape I had to send, I had to follow that up with about 50 phone calls. So you figure 28 times 50, that's a lot of work because comedy is a reputation business. And it blessed me to be able to go out and do this thing. But my wife is the biggest blessing because she said, go do comedy do not do corporate again. And I knew right away that God had given me the right woman, or she wanted to spend more time with her boyfriend. I'm not sure, but it was a great opportunity for me to go out and do comedy. I had a complete blessing.
Comedy Central's Comedy Justice. I've been on ABC TV's America's Funniest People. I've been on America's Most Wanted 3 times.
Holly Jones, and I have 30 plus years of experience in the insurance industry. As a national agency manager for WealthWave Virtual Financial Group, I'm here to educate you about what you may not know about your life term policy, which is probably obsolete and could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars before death. Does your policy cover care needed for chronic and critical illnesses, terminal illnesses, or financial catastrophe caused by illness or disability? It's my mission to educate as many interested and informed individuals about the critical importance of full living benefits coverage, a safer and tax-efficient method for retirement, and to gain more control over your money and your future. For more information, go to wisewomenplan.com or call 314-300-6641 today.
I listen to the voice of God. I don't do comedy clubs anymore. I do churches. My show for churches is called Don't Get Caught With Your Praise Down. And we have a ball, okay? We have a great time. We talk about Jesus. We talk about Jesus and some Jesus. We also talk about family discipline, okay? Because my mother doled out the discipline. I call it Mama's Greatest Hits. And because she would hit you at the drop of a dime. And so I've got that going. I've been blessed to be able to do cruise ships because my comedy is clean. I've been blessed to do the Heisman Trophy Association's spring banquet 3 years in a row. And I would not have had that opportunity if God didn't give me the ability to make people laugh. And if anybody doesn't believe that comedy can be funny and clean, go to www.cleancomedyguy.com. Click on David in Action to see comedy stand up, to click on Christian comedy to see what I do for churches. And if you like baseball, click Cardinals commercial and see the commercials that I did for the St. Louis.
Here we go now. 6 is a serious number. Here's 25 cents, a tiny coin to be spent for some wonder. When the card scores 6, it's true. Hey, you head to mobile on the run. I'll be waiting for you. Call 6. It's a serious number.
And God is just blessing me so much. I can't even begin. I tell people all the time, I don't have enough cell phone plan minutes to tell all the blessings that God has put in my life.
The Show Me Reptile and Exotics Show offers it all: feeders, supplies, and opportunities to learn about a wide variety of reptiles, amphibians, and other exotic pets. It's one of the largest in the Midwest, and we encourage your support. Come and join the adventure. Visit our website at www.showmesnakes.com or Show Me Snakes on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter today.
Hello, I'm Dariana Guthrie, Miss Tool Time, and I am a certified degree licensed heating and cooling technician specializing in maintenance. I am breaking old boundaries and setting new standards for any of your residential repair needs with over 6 years of experience. I am the one to call for your heating, cooling, appliance repair, electrical, and plumbing needs. If you mention the Dynasty commercial, you'll get a free service call. Once again, I'm Miss Tool Time, and I am destined for Dynasty.
So I'm America's Clean Comedian. I do birthdays, I do anniversaries, and I tailor it to, for example, if it's your birthday, I'm gonna find out what your favorite food is, what your favorite song is, who's your favorite singer, funny stories about you. So by the time the show comes, I'm gonna put all of that and package it into a show. And it's gotta be more personable, thus more memorable. I try to set myself apart, and I try to give my audience a memorable example. Sometimes I will, at an event, I'll show up early, disguised as a janitor. I got my sweats on, I got my little earbud, my little fake earbuds, and got my little broom going on, right? And I'm getting in folks' way. I'm just getting in people's way. I'm taking my broom, running it across their nice shoes. I'm kind of bumping against their chair, and I'm looking over their shoulder at their food. And by the 15 minutes of this, they're looking like, oh, wait a minute, this guy's got to go. I mean, you got people that have dialed 911 and just waiting. So I have an opportunity to get on people's nerves, and then as they begin to introduce the comedian, he's working with Chris Rock, he's working with Adam Sandler, Sin Babel. At that point, I hand my broom to one of the party goers. Hold that for me, dog. And I start to take off my warm-up stuff, revealing my dress suit underneath. At that point, the whole audience realized they've been duped. They fall out laughing. I go up to the microphone, and we're having a good time before I even open my big mouth. So it's a good time. I've always been this crazy kid. Now I'm this crazy grown up, kinda. I refuse to grow up. I've always done impressions when I was a little kid, and in my show, I might kill you a little bit of Bernie Mac. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I do stuff like that, and it's an opportunity for me to act out this thing that has been in me since I was a child.
Horrible kid, ladies and gentlemen. I was a horrible little kid. Got in trouble for everything, especially in school. And always my punishment, go outside and clean those chalk erasers. So every day the chalk would fly up. I was the only white kid in our class.
Gotta tell you a story when I was in the 4th grade. This is how silly this man is. 10 years old, sitting in the back of the class with my best friend, Kurt McDonald, and being silly, stupid, loud, you know how kids are. And my teacher, Miss Irwin, comes over and shakes a ruler at me. She said, okay, funny man, you want to talk so much? Let's see you stand up in front of their whole class and use the word geometry in a sentence. Her first mistake was giving me an audience. Her second mistake was giving me material, right? So I stand up, true story, stand up, and I go, I once planted a seed, and it grew and grew and grew till one day it said, gee, I'm a tree. So it was just this uncanny, stupid thing. The class laughed, the teacher kind of chuckled, but all I know is when I regained consciousness, they were taking my mom away in handcuffs. That's all I know. My mother beat me half to death for that, and I deserved it. But that's the nature of this man. And I get a chance to do stand-up full-time. I've got nearly 4 hours of material, and I get a chance to do so many different things because God said, I can trust you over a few things. Now, I can trust you with many things. So He's blessed me to be able to do so many different things from a comedic standpoint.
Hey, St. Louis, this is Mike Jones, Super Bowl champion.
And this is the good-looking one, Malcolm Briggs. What are you doing on Sunday at 4 o'clock? You should be joining us for the Mike Jones Coaches Show.
We'll be talking sports, the hot topics of the day, and much, much more.
Where? On the heart and soul of St. Louis. Mix 99.5 FM.
Hi, I'm Mikey, the kid who knows the biz. I'm 9 years old. I'm the owner of Mikey's Munchies. I'm the author of Mikey Learns About Business. Mikey Learns About Business is about my entrepreneurial journey, the things that I had to learn in order to start my business. Follow me on social media at Mikey Knows Biz. Visit my website, MikeyKnowsBiz.com, where you can purchase my book. Remember, I'm Mikey, the kid who knows the biz.
Hi, my name is Candace Cox, and I'm the founder and CEO of Chaos Incorporated, spelled with a K. We stand for Keep Healing and Overcoming Struggles. We are a licensed mental health facility with licensed clinical social workers and licensed professional counselors, all geared to help you help yourself. We believe that life happens, but it doesn't mean it has to stop. If this is something that you feel can help you, your family, or someone in your community, please give us a call at 314-399-9269 or look us up online at www.chaosinc.org.
Author MJ. M. Jackson presents Speechless, Nostalgic Bliss, a series of prose spanning 15 years of a fiery, poetic exploration and journey into the world of a sassy, yet confident and audacious female, expressing her own awakening and connectedness to life and others as she embraces the adversity of life, love, and happiness within her own intimacy. Pick up your copy from the Speechless series at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, or visit the website at theauthormj.com.
We have a show now called the Lionel Richie Experience, and it's my band members. I've got some incredible musicians, four band members, and myself doing the lead. We do a show where I come out and I do 30 minutes of stand-up, family-friendly stand-up. Bring grandma. We're gonna have a good time. Then the band comes out. I introduce them. They play me off on my last joke. Then I go backstage, they play some 70s and 80s hits for about 15, 20 minutes, and I come back with a new wardrobe, hydrated myself, and we hit some of that good old Commodores, and we go into the Lionel Richie. And it's so much fun because to see the expression on people's faces, it's like, ain't that the comedian? He finna sing. Hey, you see, oh, he's singing. And it's a good time. We just have this fun time, because we go from some of Lionel's new stuff, and we go back to the old Commodore. Show me a river that's so deep. Show me a mountain so high. Gonna leave it here just to be close to you, girl. Just for a moment, just for an hour. What we're doing now is we're going city to city doing this thing. So I still get to do my comedy, I get to do my music, and at the end, even in the middle, we have a couple of surprises for the audience, and at the end, we have a big surprise for the audience. And we're doing that show at the Sheldon Concert Hall on May 2nd. So if you want to come out, you want to have a good time, you're going to get comedy, you're going to get singing, you're going to get some dancing, it's going to be a good time. We're going to put you in a time machine, and we're going to take you back to some of the greatest musical memories of the 70s and the 80s. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's how good God has been to me. Sinbad told me, he said, man, whatever you do well, figure out how to do it on stage. He said, man, if you can take a coloring book and color and stay within the lines, figure out how to put that on stage and show people. So I said, okay. So that's why I was compelled to do the music. I was compelled to do the comedy. And then God said, put it all together. Every gift, put it on stage. So that's what I want to do. And that's what I've been able to do. Now, I can't believe all the good fortune I've got a movie coming out in May. It's called Interview with the Monster. Tom Green, comedian Tom Green, making his movie come back. His character is Billy Teal. He's a ranger, and he's being paid $10 million to hunt down and kill Bigfoot. Guess who's Bigfoot? I get a chance to play Bigfoot in this movie. I know, I don't need no makeup. I know. But I get a chance to play Bigfoot, and I've got 55 lines in this movie, and I never thought I'd be in a major motion picture, never thought I'd be in a feature film. I'm just a guy who gets on stage and tells jokes. And a guy who saw me perform at Mizzou said, we think you'd be good in this. So here we are. What I've learned is that there is a finite amount of no's. There could be 35 no's out there. But if you hear 10 no's this week, 10 no's the next week, you're getting closer to that yes. And I tell people all the time, especially now in this, it's a reputation business. Now people know me in the business and they'll just bring me in. And but starting out, I had to let people know. When they told me no, I said, it's okay. Somebody's gonna make the mistake and say yes. They're gonna make, and I say mistake, they're gonna make a gamble on this guy named David Graham, and they're gonna go, holy smoke, God, thank you for this guy. The things that we want in life, the things that are necessary in life. Paul said in the book of Philippians, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And the things that we pursue, we're going to fail more times than we succeed. But if we count our successes rather than our failures, I don't care how many times I fail, but I do care how many times I succeed. So I'm looking for that next success, the personal success, the career success. Those are the things that are going to set us apart, because we are going to be finishers. My wife told me, she said, you're this big black man, you're 6'5", 315 pounds. You walk into a place and people will size you up as to what you're going to talk about and what you're going to be before you even get to the microphone. But when you leave, you have knocked down the walls of stereotypes, one joke, one story, one prayer at a time. And I praise God for that.
I really enjoyed his story. I hope you did. Always remember, no matter what challenges, obstacles are in your life, believe in your dreams, believe in your passions. Never give up, because he did.
Paradise Home Health provides customized, hands-on assistance with day-to-day living activities so that you or your loved one can stay home. Our full range of daily care personal services include daily meal prep, personal care, housekeeping, and maintenance. Our dedicated and discreet caregivers provide a range of customized services to help you. When it can't be you, Paradise Home Health has you covered. We offer an array of non-medical services to support you. Do it the Paradise way, dedicated and sweet. Call Anna today at 636-498-9201, servicing St. Louis City, St. Louis County, and St. Charles County, Missouri.
Hi, my next incredible, inspiring story is about two good friends of mine. You will enjoy it. It's incredible. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Karen Hanley, and I'm currently the director of the Antioch Puppet Ministry. I'm a mom of two. My oldest daughter is actually special needs foster care. that I operate a supported living arrangement in my home, along with in-home daycare with 2 children. I think that most things that I approach in life, I do have a passion for it. And I think that helps promote doing things and doing them well. If you're doing what you like, you generally do it better. I've always been a spiritual being, and always felt a presence that I now know is just the Spirit. It's just the Holy Spirit, and I try to daily walk with that anointing, just to be as successful as I can be. It's so easy to be successful, if you go that route, just following the word. My youngest daughter, Kayla, went to a function with her goddaughter, and there the Antioch Puppet Ministry was There it goes. That's how it all started. After my daughter joined the ministry, I am a true believer in the old saying, don't send your children to church, take them to church. So as a family, we joined Antioch Baptist Church. And that's how I became a puppet mom. I didn't at that point realize, just what it took to put this production on, because it is a production encased in a ministry, But like I said, it is a children's-based ministry, and those kids are just fabulous in how they just are willing, their willingness. I have very little arguments, or they know what needs to be done and they do it. And, all of that was based on the blessings of Linda Adams. That's what she taught and put into this ministry. She got a vision in 1989, and this is the results of that godly vision, because it was a vision directed by God, for her to do this. Like they say, he put it on her heart. And she was such a humble person in and of herself. She, the grace that she carried in doing this, in getting this done. And this is a children-based ministry, so she's dealing with other people's children. And you know a good person when all the kids like her. And so many children I've seen come up through the ministry, I saw how it had helped them grow and be inspired to reach out and try different things. One of the things that I try to teach is, if I ask you to do something, you say, I can't do that, you have to try. Let's train socially. They do social, it works on the social skills, and going to nursing homes and detention centers and shelters and seeing varied stations of life, and being able to interact with them, by God's word, and be responsible for themselves in a public setting, that's productive and promotes just their general growth as human beings and people. This ministry is so varied in who it can reach. When I was a puppet mom, I used to like to watch the audience and see the blessings, people receiving the blessing of this ministry. It's very humorous, but it's also still spreading God's word. It's uplifting in the delivery of his word. It's very unique, and I'm excited every time I see it, just because I see how through Miss Adams, now me, this blessing is continuing. And when, the old people and young people, children, babies, it's for everybody.
I hope you enjoyed both of my amazing, incredible stories. I did, especially that last one. I hope to see you next time on Life's Inspiring Change. I'm LaWanda Williams, your host. See you soon.